Good morning, Shamaniacs. Good morning. Yes. Are you ready?
We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city.
Who is joining me this morning? Say hello wherever you are. Good morning, Leanne. Good morning, Amy. Good morning, Kate. Tracy, good morning. You're in there quickly, Tracy. Everyone follow Tracy. Chantel, good morning. Say you don't care who goes to this kind of place. Good morning, Amy. Sarah Leigh, good morning. Let me know where you are tuning in from. And give me your word of the week. Last week. Wow. Morning, Rachel. Good morning, Amanda. Good morning, Sarah Louisa. Good morning, Heather. Don't you remember we built this city? Come on, we built this city on rock and roll. Come on, ladies. Chantel, Leslie McVitie, good morning. Grand rising, goddess. Grand rising. Yes. Chantel from bed, darling. I wish I was still in bed. I'll come to you one day from the bed itself. Who's dancing with me? Someone's always playing. Corporation games. Yes, snap. They're always changing the corporation names. Leanne's still in bed. Hands up if you're still in bed. Send us some emojis if you're still in bed this morning. We just want to dance, but somebody's stolen the stage. And they call us irresponsible and write us off the page. Marconi plays the mamba. Morning, Helen. Morning, Chloe. Cleaning the kitchen, Sarah. Well done. Yes, we built this city. What did we build it on? Yes, rock and roll. How are you all this morning? If you're just tuning in, I've asked you to give me your word of the week. Alana, hello. Share with me how you're feeling. How's this week been for you? Irene, Cherie, and Laura, hello. It's just another Sunday in a tired old street. The police have got a chokehold. Yes, we're not losing the beat. Morning, MK, out for a walk. Yes, Chloe, feel that fresh air. Testing week, Chantal. Okay, who counts the money under the bar? And who writes the wrecking ball into our guitars? We'll be talking about that. Stressed. Okay, we've got empowering. We've got both sides of the coin then this morning. Okay. Coming through your schools. Marconi plays. He plays the guitar. You've had a week full of love and appreciation. Okay. Let's chill out. Let's chill out the city now. Let's calm the city down. Word of the week, exposed. Embodiedly exposed, Chloe. Strange week, surprises, stress and indecision. Irene, Heather Barker, up and down. Leanne, it's your moon. This week is shifting. Yes, it is. Amanda Carnal, hello. Okay, we've been building this city for a while. Come on now. Chill down with your city building. Okay. Love my nails. Yeah, I love them too. Do you like my little rainbows that I've got going on there? Woohoo! It was time, wasn't it? It was time. I was kind of eating whatever was going on my nails. Rhonda, good morning. And Christiana, hello. Well, well, well. We are here. We are a day away, if not hours away, from that moon smoothing itself into Gemini, ready for the very first Gemini eclipse in this season. We are at the gate. We're at the gate. the gate of the dawning of the age of Aquarius. And what comes to mind is, have you seen The Never-Ending Story? Send me some emojis if you've seen The Never-Ending Story. Atreyu, Artex. As a child, the imagery of that hero's journey stayed with me so strongly. And I realise now, as I've grown into the woman that I am and doing the work that I do, that it was very, very powerful imagery and set me up for sure for what it is that I do now. And indeed, if you haven't watched it lately, find it somewhere and watch it. Graphics are terrible now, but honestly, what a great story. So why I mention that now is, after some really, really deep contemplation about what's coming ahead, it really hooked me, the astrology that we've just been through. Yes, Sarah Louisa, say my name, say my name. Say my name, say my name. So, okay. We get to say it. We get to say it every week. We get to say it in excitement. We get to say it in ecstatic union. We get to say it in despair and suffering. But we still get to say it. What a fucking week. Oh my goddess. Kerry Smith, say it with me. What a fucking week. Holy Babyloni. Who knew? Who even realised it was only 7 days ago that we were here saying it again, what a fucking week, but there'd been this massive excitement, this, what a fucking week, and we knew what was coming. There was all this anticipatory energy. There was a lot of sextiles and squares this week that really kind of gave us some twists and some turns and pushed us out of our comfort zone. Chloe mentioned the word exposed. We all got exposed this week. In fact, yes, that is the right fucking word, because so many truths got exposed this week. Internal truths and external truths. And what is about to occur now with this Gemini full moon is the acceleration that, oh yeah, so did I, Rachel, that acceleration of truth energy. And your relationship to truth is going to come up inside of you. If me saying to you now, we're all going to face the truth, scares the shit out of you, then your relationship with the truth is fear. If me saying we're all going to face the truth excites you, then your relationship with the truth is excitement. Morning, Kathleen. And so where we get to see truth is through the inside conversation that we have. We have an internal conversation at all times. And if you worked with me in Source Yourself to Success, and now in the Luminous Leaders, by the way, we've started it, it's amazing. You will see this conversation is the only conversation, and this full moon lunar eclipse at 8 degrees Gemini and 8 degrees Sagittarius, just moving on to the north and south nodes, is going to really get that Sagittarian arrow and aim split down the middle of the Gemini twins. And who you choose to aim your arrow at, which version of the truth, will determine which future you create. And this is the potency of free will, but it's also the potency of language. And Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is language. It's the messenger. It's how we communicate with each other. It's the media. It's what we use in a daily way to communicate. So it's our thoughts and our voice and how we actually communicate to ourselves and to others through our communication method. Good morning, Pepe. What a great name. So when this lunar eclipse sits, ruled by Mercury, on the North Node in its own sign, facing the future, we get the opportunity to see what our future can look like. But we get this split vision because Gemini, of course, is the twins. It's the duality of human being. It's the split from, we have Aries where we create. Then we have Taurus where it's me, mine, me, mine, me, mine. And my material goods and luxury and things and earth. And then Gemini is born, and Gemini acknowledges the other for the first time. Gemini acknowledges other points of view for the first time. It's literally when you see that seed coming out of the earth and it goes and then like pops into the first 2 leaves, that is Gemini. And so right now the ruler of Gemini is in Scorpio, and it is right at the end of Scorpio. Having been all the way back in retrograde and then all the way forward again, it has taken us through the shit. Mercury, our communication, has made us go down into the depths of who we are. Look at all our toxic thinking, our toxic relationships, how we speak to ourselves and others, what we believe to be true, how we are being bombarded with a myriad of different opinions, techniques, strategies. And we got confused and we also got messy. And we are now being asked, right on that tip of Scorpio, to go into the last bits of the barrel. And you've heard me say this before, because those very last couple of degrees in any sign have got that potency. It's like when you reduce a gorgeous red wine down into a beautiful sauce, like a little reduction, and you get that really sweet, beautiful flavour. That is what those last degrees are like. So where this beautiful full moon lunar eclipse is a magical shift in energy, we're also being asked to be mindful of what it is that we have learned in the dark depths of Scorpio as Mercury rules this North Node. What's amazing is Jupiter rules the South Node, because where the Sun is now on the South Node in Sagittarius. And what does Sagittarius rule? It's wisdom, knowledge, your belief systems, natural law, travel, different opinions, ideas, cultures, understanding the absolute rainbow of life, all the different tastes and flavours. It's like a Moroccan market. It's just, everything is beautiful, everything is wonderful, all is perfect. Yet, it can pontificate. I'm a Sagittarius. It can pontificate because it gets so excited about the things that it loves and the beliefs that it has. And so the South Node is where Sagittarius is. And that's what we want to let go of. Saggy asks us to pull back the arrow. We have to move the tension back before we just let go of that tension and fly it right into the North Node in Gemini. And this is where Jupiter and Mercury really make some exciting moves, because Jupiter rules the South Node, Mercury rules the North Node. And Jupiter and Mercury are now sextiling each other at this exact moment. Jupiter in Capricorn, right on the last tips of Capricorn as well, at that juicy little bit of Capricorn. Really, all of the structure, the time, the tenacity, that climbing Mount Everest, and it's that little bit at the top, like you've done all of the work and you're still not fucking there. Are you fucking joking me? I have done so much to get here, and yet there is still another bit of a peak. And resummoning your energy to go that extra mile, to get you out of that rut. That's the opportunity that comes with this beautiful lunar eclipse. Because as we move into this week and start to decide the language that we are using inside of our own heads, we will see that as we get our arrow, we can decide which twin we want to aim at. Do we want to aim at pathetic or power? And this is a true definition of language, because pathetic feels like a judgment. But when you look at the word pathos, pathos is suffering in Greek. Pathetic is that we choose suffering. We choose to be pathetic victims, that we are effective of a big, big world out there, and we're not able to do things. Yet power invites us to shun that cloak of patheticness and to actually walk into our co-creative power with the universe, to understand that what is being gifted to us right now is a beautiful gift. If you are alive on planet Earth right now, you are a part of the universe. That means you cannot be pathetic, because once you believe that you are pathetic, or somebody else is pathetic, or a system is against you, or you're a victim to something, or you believe you didn't get your fair justice in life, then you are already disconnecting yourself from the universe. You already disconnect your heart from all that is. And as you disconnect, you make a separation between you and everything else out there, which includes Goddess, which includes life itself, which includes all of vibration frequencies, good, bad, ugly, whatever you want to call them. And the minute we judge outside of ourselves, the minute we decide that we are at effect to what's happening and we can't do this, we start to go into a frequency of separation. And this is why in the last couple of weeks, some people have been feeling that discontent, that dis-ease, that worry, that shock, those surprises, those indecision moments. Because the mind, the Maya of the mind is not allowing yourself to see clearly, because the chatter is in here not trusting yourself. And what happens today, as we are speaking now, Neptune, the ruler of Maya, the ruler of illusion, the ruler of confusion, of mists, of tempting beguiling, and those energies where we cannot make decisions, those energies where everything looks as good as each other, and fear rules what it is that we're going to choose because we might get it wrong. Neptune is moving forward. Hell to the fucking yeah, because it has been too long in retrograde. And what you will see now is we are all moving forward. We don't have retrograde planets at the moment. Once Neptune is going forward, we are hurtling towards our destiny. The destiny of humanity, of humankind, is already unfolding. Your personal destiny and where you believe your paradigm to be comes from what you think inside. It comes from what you believe inside. It comes from the language that you talk to yourself in. Do you constantly look at opportunities outside of yourself? Or do you constantly look for other people to give you opportunity? When somebody does give you opportunity, do you push it away? Do you see that you can't receive goodness from the universe? Or do you grab at any opportunity in case you might miss something? Sucking up anything that's around you, but never really taking a risk into moving forward and actually grabbing life with both hands and really creating life from your own vision rather than from what you think the world is giving you. These are questions to look at now over this full moon lunar eclipse, because we are going to have such an exciting week. In 2 weeks' time, less than, Jupiter is going to move into Aquarius. Saturn moving into Aquarius. And in 20 days' time, we are going to see them coming together on 0 degree Aquarius at the same time as the sun moves on to 0 degrees of Capricorn. The absolute winter solstice point. There's no getting away from this now. We are hurtling forward. So we get the opportunity now to see, who am I being? Mercury will make those last moments now, those little opportunities to Jupiter, waking us up, asking us to say, who am I being? And why am I still telling myself this story? Is it serving me anymore? Get yourself in the shower. That's the thing. Let yourself relax. Go in a nice hot bath and allow the old to just wash away out of you. Because Neptune is now removing the veil. And you will see where you point the finger out, we ask for the trigger to come back. Where are you creating? Because as you judge, you're judging yourself. As you mock, you are mocking yourself. As you blame, you are blaming yourself. We are now in the new age. This is the first eclipse in air. The last time this particular degree was 8 years ago. Go back and see who you were 8 years ago. And where is Gemini in your chart? Have a look and see, what is the universe asking me to do now? Where is it asking me to see? That I can choose the twin of suffering and pathetic, or I can choose the twin of prosperity and power. And I choose it through my thoughts. I choose it through how I see the world. And no, it's not fucking easy. Because old souls are here to do that work. And that work is fucking painstaking. It is holding a frequency of positivity at all times. Not fake positivity. Real, true understanding. That there are paradigms in this earth. And each paradigm is associated with an emotion. And as you elevate your emotion, you elevate your thoughts. And as you elevate your thoughts, you elevate the emotion. It's almost simultaneous. However, be very, 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 very clear. The thought comes first. The emotion does not come first. And this is the learning of this week. Sagittarius wisdom, deep philosophical understanding of the rules of nature. Just like playing a game, when you know the rules, you can really play them. They're no longer barriers to entry. They're actually something that we can be creative around. Rules are not there to be broken. Rules are there to be worked with. This is the Sagittarius South Node. Look at where you have been placing restriction on yourself in the rules. And actually look at the rules and see how you can serve them, how you can play with them, what you can get away with. It's like being stuck in a traffic jam, but knowing you have to get somewhere, knowing you need to be somewhere at a certain time, or even knowing, let's say, for example, your child is in trouble and you need to get to them. You don't sit in the car waiting for the other cars to move. You get up, you get out, you use your legs, you find a way, you go and you do it. You move into action. The thought on the Gemini North Node comes first. The action. Sagittarius is half horse, half woman. Mighty fine pair of breasts she's got. And a full clef. Are they called clef of arrows? What are they called? They move into action. I've got the thought, I need to move. Action creates manifestation. Not thought. Thought starts you in manifestation. So look at your thoughts this week. Look at your language this week. How are you speaking? A quiver, thank you. Look at how you are speaking to yourself and look at how you are judging other people. Because as you judge other people, you will behave in that judgment. Your action will naturally behave in that judgment. If it's somebody else's fault, you will actually behave like it's somebody else's fault. And your energy will be in frequency of it's somebody else's fault. And what will happen is the mirror of the universe will turn and show you, yes, it's somebody else's fault. And now I'm in pathetic energy because I'm no longer powerful. It's somebody else. Or you get up, you get out of that car, you run, you do whatever it is that you can take. You take risks, you be excitable, you talk, you communicate, you reach out, you go beyond where you ever were before. And you make shit happen. You have the thought that you are capable. You have the thought that you are the universe. You have the thought that you are supported. That what you're creating and what you're seeing on the outside is you. Everything is you. Every person and every interaction is just you. And you get to change that. You're being invited now with the last 2 weeks of this incredible energy. There are going to be shifts, turns, shocks, surprises. Some of you are getting new lovers. Some of you are having lovers move away. Some of you are going to want to cry because you feel so fucking hard done to. Because you are holding on to something that's an illusion. It's better to release an illusion and move to the truth than to hold on to the illusion so you stay in comfort. It's like when we take a comforter away from a child for the first time. The first couple of nights is a bloody nightmare. Who's with me on that? Who's got kids where you take a pacifier or a blankie or something that, you know, it's time to grow up now. And they don't like it. Of course they don't fucking like it. They thought they were just going to be like chilled out forever and be like, you know, mollycoddled forever. We're adults. We are adults. We are human beings with strong neurological systems that want to be comforted. Yet, if we do not think the thoughts of being a strong human with power ahead of us, then we won't move into that action. So the thought comes first, and Gemini rules your thoughts. Yes, it rules that split energy. You get to choose. You get to choose. So I'm excited about this week, and that is why we built this city, because ultimately we can build on whatever we want. We can build on sand, we can build on rock, we can build on shame and blame, or we can build on power, on collective power. And you will see this week as you move into that feeling energy, as you start to think thoughts that are positive, strong, that they're building you forward. The cosmic galactic energy is upgrading us at all times. This human energy feels like it's out of alignment with this new digital age, but that's just because we're thinking in the past. Keep thinking from the past over and over and over again. So it's time to go onto the North Node. It's time to think about the future. It's time to put what it is that you want to create into action. And stop looking outside of yourselves at governments, at bosses, at friends, at relationships, at partners, at kids, at people that teach. And blaming that they didn't get me where I need to be. That he's arguing with me because he says I did that wrong. That she's not doing what I want her to do, so I can't love her. That the love coming in doesn't look exactly like I need it to look, so I won't accept it. This is outdated thinking. And all of astrology now points towards standing in our own sovereignty. Standing in our strength, understanding that the results speak for themselves. If you are having arguments, you go inside. If no one's responding to you, you go inside. It's like a car. If a car is broken down, we can blame the car. But unless we go and investigate the engine and find out exactly what's happening, we can't fix it. We need to investigate our own engines, and our engines come from our thoughts, and our thoughts come from our attitudes, and yeah, the stories that we've been told, the stories that we tell ourselves over and over again. But this is a new game. It's not really a new game actually, it's been going around for a very fucking long time, but it's a new perception. We are no longer in the illusion of Maya. Every single human being has their own sovereignty. Every single human being has their own power. If you've worked with me, you know the power of the lemon. Yes? Pop me some lemons in here if you've worked with me. If you have worked on any kind of visualization, even now, just take a moment and say the word stop in your head. Stop. Don't say it out loud, just say it in your head. See? You can control your thoughts. You're just fucking lazy. So people who control their thoughts control their outcome and their results. Those that are lazy with their thoughts get lazy results. And we can go out and look and say, they've got a better relationship with me. Look at the love that they've got. Look at them together for years and years. Look at the business that they've created. Oh, well, it's okay for them. Actually, there is hard work in managing your thoughts because it is a constant daily practice. But just like cycling a bike, doing yoga, boxing, running, rowing, flying, trampolining, it doesn't matter what it is. Practice makes progress. Practice makes progress. So right now, it is time to practice laser beam with your thoughts. Create what you want to create. Look at, if I am not getting the results that I want to get in my life, what am I thinking? And change the thought to match the result that you want. Sound simple? Put it into practice. Put it into practice this week. So let me know what has landed with you, because we only have a few little short hours before the moon actually moves into Gemini from Taurus, and we are going to start feeling that busy energy. Our thoughts are going crazy. We are going to see shifts. We're going to see ends of relationships. We're going to see so much new possibility. We are calling this age of Aquarius the age of air, because it's the next 200 years are going to be ruled by air, no longer by earth and water. We're moving into the mental capacity now, how to actually use our mind, how it was intended to be used, not to be drip fed by the media, but to actually be creating from inside and moving out into action. So yes, the era rather than the era, it's going to be the era. Yeah, I heard that on somebody's YouTube or something the other day and I started laughing. I was like, I love that. I love that. So, who is with me to build this city on fucking rock and roll? We built this city on rock and roll. What is landing for you? Time for radical transformation. Yes. Action. Conscious action. And that's where the consciousness comes in. You've got to be mindful of what you're saying to yourself. Truth bombs dropping. It's your time, ready for radical responsibility and accountability. Well, you are in Luminous Leaders, Kate. Oh my gosh, you are going to love it. Yes, creating a free challenge. Yes, conscious creation. There you go. Tingling over excited. Yes, Claire, when your thoughts are taking you the wrong way, you say stop. And get out. Laser thoughts. She-Ra! Oh, remember She-Ra? I loved She-Ra. Oh, the princess of power. Oh my God, that's what we should do. We should all wear our She-Ra outfits on the Gemini full moon and be like, I am the princess of power. Yes, yes. Rise sisters. Catherine, hello. Mind your thoughts. Absolutely. Words are power. It's the words that we tell ourselves that are the most powerful. It's the way we speak to ourselves that is the most powerful conversation, communication that we ever have. Woo! So, have I got some cards? Oh my gosh, looking around going, where are my cards? Where are my cards? Who wants a card? Who wants a card? Whoops. I'm just going to grab them. Back! I'd left them over on the side. Are you ready? Expanded my page with a group this morning. Yes. So I have loads to share with you, by the way, which I will share in the Shamanic Sisterhood this week. MaryKate Medicine HQ is taking quite a shift, a very big cosmic shift. It's amazing. Okay, who wants a card? Let's have a look. So much excitement in every area now. Okay. Oh my gosh! Perspective! No shit, Sherlock! No shit, Sherlock! No shit, Sherlock. Okay, there we go. Perspective. We get to choose our perspective. You can't make this stuff up, can you? It's just another Sunday in a tired old street. So tell me what's dropping. What are you committing to creating this week with your mind? And so it is, Kate. Absolutely. Yes. Your perspective creates your reality. And this week, I have to say, well done to all the Monetize Your Magic ladies. Really, really going for it and shaping, getting out of your own way. We know there's more to do and it's exciting for you. Also for the luminous leaders, those ladies that have really, really bitten off the lemon and gone, hell yeah, I'm in. And so now we are all ready to step into that new era where our mind, and we will create much more opportunity for ourselves now. There is going to be cosmic changes in the banking system, in the government system. You're going to see shifts of ideas, remorse. There will definitely be remorse in world leaders where they want to change things that they wish they'd changed before. There's going to be a lot of cosmic movement now in the next 2 weeks before we have this great chronological conjunction. And Neptune is going to really, really help us now connect with our dreams, connect with our visions, connect with the world at large, connect with the cosmos. Neptune is the closest to that goddess energy, because it is the one that is the all. It's very Piscean. And as we move forward now and you connect to your dreams, to your thoughts to your words to your actions, you will create. No longer manifestation, it's creation. So much love, sisters. So much love. Mwah.